What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back because I was stumbling up on videos, honey, okay? I was watching some YouTube videos, minding my own damn business, okay? And then I came across a man named John Yates, okay? I guess he used to do some business with Sharell'S World and Perry Sanders, and things, went haywire. Okay, things went down the wrong road. He is also great friends with none other than Miss Monica, Miss All About the Tea, Miss Avatar, Miss Can't Pay People on Time, Miss her whole damn panel quit on her, that lady, okay, the cartoon lady. All right, so she on here, honey, trashing Sharell'S and Perry, and they got some lady on here named Rabbit. This is who Rabbit is. Rabbit is a person. I thought they was talking about some damn animal. I was like, oh shit, leave the animals out of it, honey, okay? But Rabbit is actually a real person. Okay, so anyways, honey, Mr. John Yates had a few things to, say about Sharell'S World. I guess he really don't like her no more, honey. They done fell out. So since I covered, the story on Sharell'S World, exposing her experience with Miss Monica, Miss All About the Tea, I felt like it was only right, to hear what Miss Monica and Mr. John, what they had to say about Sharell'S World and Perry, and what went wrong, with all of that. So, honey, without further ado, I'm going to play the audio, guys, and I will be in and out with my commentary.
A lot of stuff has gone down in the last week, and I'm just disgusted, and my head's spinning, and I didn't think this would get to this level, but here we are. So, I want to make it clear that when Sharell asked me when she told me that she was doing a live about Monica on Nosy's channel, that I said, well, it is what it is. You're going to have to do what you have to do. I said that, I don't think you should do it. It's going to open up a floodgate, and then, and it's going to be messy. And here we are, messy floodgate remnants. There's a lot of lies that have been going on, and let's just talk about them. Monica, what say you?
Hey, John. Oh, goodness gracious. So, where do I start? Where do you want me to start?
I don't know. I don't know how to gauge this.
Let me start probably from the beginning, because this is not the first time Sharell has attacked me. Back in last summer, actually. So this was the summer of 2020. Sharell and I used to DM, because I run a blog, allaboutthetea.com. Everyone knows that. And she would often cover my stories on her YouTube channel. And she said, hey, I like your content. I like it a lot. Can you come on my YouTube and spill some tea? And I said, sure, I would love to. So I went on her YouTube, and her audience was lovely. They were accommodating, very, very nice. And the feedback was so positive. And I was like, wow, okay. All right, maybe, this is great. So she asked me to come back again. And I came back a second time. Everything was fine. She was very kind, gracious to me. We would talk on the phone, crack jokes. Everything was great. Then I thought to myself, well, maybe I should, and I already had a YouTube channel. I had a YouTube channel for a long time, as long as I've had the blog, which is about 8 years, right? So I had YouTube, and I'm like, well, maybe I should start, coming over to YouTube and reporting the tea like everyone else. And I talked to her about it, and she wasn't very encouraging. She said, I don't know how you're going to be able to run your blog and do YouTube. I said, I know it's a lot, but I do have a team of writers, and I have a staff over at the blog, so maybe I can juggle it. So I gave it a shot, and I put together a panel of some people that I love and respect and that are funny and engaging. Never once did I ask Sharell to be on my panel or appear on my channel. Because as soon as...
Now, really quickly, guys, that's not what Sharell'S World said in the video that I provided, to you all. She said that Monica, did want her to be a part of her panel. So who do you all believe? Put it down in the comments.
As I started to be more active on YouTube, she started acting a little different with me. I didn't say anything about it. I just left it alone. I had you on my channel, John, because you're my friend. And I've known you for years, okay? Years.
I've known Monica probably longer than I've known anybody else on the internet.
Yeah, I've known him for years. And we've been through New Jersey. We've been through Southern Charm. We've been through Beverly Hills, right, with all these people. So I've known him for a really long time. And we've kept in touch throughout the years, and we've talked, blah, 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 blah. So when I thought about putting together a daytime panel, I asked him, I reached out to him, I said, hey, John, would you like to be on the panel? And he said, yes, absolutely. And John is mainly 90 Day. He does do New Jersey because he knows the New Jersey housewives personally. He does. So, but he's mainly 90 Day, and I had him on to do 90 Day for a little bit. But I was like, you know what? I need you to do Housewives with us. So he came on, he was doing it, everything was going great. And then all of a sudden, shit hit the fan with Sharell. One night, do you want to explain like what happened one night when you and Cody were on live with her?
It just got ugly. When we were all talking, we had that fight, all of us at that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, let me be the first person to say this. Me and Cody were talking. We had heard from somebody else that, Sharell and Perry were married.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, no, there's no way, because I was reaching out to, Sharell was saying, because at that point I was getting eviscerated on Sharell's YouTube when I used to defend Larissa or Devin or whomever else, we're a year ago. So, I just felt at that point I was getting ran over by Perry. And me not thinking that Perry was, I just thought Perry was a regular, panel member. I didn't know.
Right.
I don't want to talk about this old stuff, but,
right.
That was my issue because I was talking to Sharell because I'm like, I feel like I'm getting bullied. And Sharell's like, I'll talk to Perry. And then, fast forward, someone told me, but they're married. You didn't know that? I'm like, no. And then Cody was next to me. So let me tell you, Monica had nothing to do with the fact that Cody was the one that blurted out, hey, are you and Perry married? Nothing. I had no idea that Cody was going to say that. Zero.
Right.
I had no idea. And then that came out. But Monica was not behind that at all. Monica...
And there was nothing to be behind. It was a simple question. Cody asked it, yes or no, and that was it.
Bitch, shut your ass up, okay? Because if everything is as simple as you make it out to be, you would show your damn face, okay? You would show your face and you would stop doing all this sneaky shit behind the scenes. Girl, you need to stop playing.
I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even on the live at the time. Next day, 24 hours later, Sharell's making videos that me, myself, John, and Cody are conspired to out her marriage. And it was on from there. From there, she made 10 or 8 videos bashing me, accusing me of being multiple people.
Now, really quickly, guys, Sharell'S World is not the only person that is accusing Monica, Miss All About the Tea, Miss Avatar, whatever the hell you want to call her. There are several people on YouTube accusing this lady of being Monique, Tolbert, what's the other name? Like, it's so many, I can't even think of the damn names, but it's a lot of damn names this lady is being accused of being. So if you would just come out and say what your real name is, show your damn face, then you could put all the so-called haters to rest. But no, you don't want to do that. You like to keep shit going behind the scenes and hide behind your avatar. Okay, girl, stop playing with us.
Even said I worked for E! News Entertainment, that I was this lady named Melissa Johnson, and showed the lady's photo. She kept saying it for months, and I was this Melissa Johnson. I never responded to her. I never said a word. I just stayed quiet and mind my business and just continued on producing content on my channel and left it alone. John and I were friends. John and our friendships remained solid throughout that whole thing. So fast forward to January 2021, I created an evening panel, and the channel started taking off more, and we started getting...
Thanks to Ples, thanks to Bishop, thanks to Schoolboy, thanks to Marcella, okay?
A lot of, views and blah, 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 blah. And I had a fallout with my panel. Not even a fallout. They left and decided to create a lot of drama.
And I wonder why. I wonder why all these damn people just left your ass, okay? They just left you, Monica, for no reason. No, girl, it's because you had two panels, okay? You had a daytime panel, okay? And you had an evening panel. And the evening panel, you treated them like field niggas, okay? They didn't get paid much. You act like you didn't want to pay them at all. You didn't want to give them none of the super chat money. You treated your daytime panel like house niggas, okay? See, I got those switched around, okay? In my other video, I called the evening panel the house niggas, but no, the daytime panel was the house niggas, and the evening panel was the field niggas that had to go out and do all the damn work, okay? Because if you notice, that daytime panel, them people already had money. She had Monique Samuels, DJ Richie Sky. Was John on the panel? Y'all let me know. I know it was somebody white on the panel. I forgot who exactly it was. But, girl, we ain't forgot.
The panel, the ex-panelists. I haven't spoken to Sharell in months. Then in February, since over a year, I get a DM or a phone call from John in February of 2021 saying, Sharell wants to talk to you. She wants to make good with you. She wants to fix things because she was sick and she had COVID. And I was like, huh? I was like, John, I don't know about that. And that was February 2021. I wanted no parts of it. None. Then again, a month later, he came back. He goes, have you thought about it? Sharell is saying she really wants to fix things with you. Make it. Because I hadn't done anything to her. And she tried to ruin me on YouTube before I could even take off. So I was like, I don't know if I can trust it. I want no parts of it.
Now, who do we believe? Do we believe Sharell's World, where I ain't really heard too many people say anything bad about Sharell's World, okay? Or do we believe this damn avatar who we ain't seen? We don't know her real name. We don't know how she look. We would have to identify her, honey, through her dental records. Who do we believe? Because your track record, Monica, is bad, okay? I'm not a mathematician at all. I didn't do that good in math in school, but, honey, when plus Schoolboy, plus Marcella has a problem with you, plus Bishop has a problem with you. Look, the list goes on and on. Plus Sharell's World is exposing your ass. It's so many different people with all these bad things to say about you. Okay, like they all can't be lying. Okay, let's make this into a simple math problem. Okay, you are the common denominator. Okay, you got the people on top that you screwed over, right? We'll put a question mark right there. And then we got your name as the denominator. Miss Monica Avatar, all about the tea. You done screwed everybody over. Who do you think we all believe? Yeah. I believe Sharell's World, okay? Because everybody just can't be lying, girl.
continue. I kneel only before the Lord. It says, talk to Sharell, John. And Rizzola. Well, I tried to talk to Sharell before her live started. When she told me that all bets were off. And this is the answer I got.
Off the screen, take the
during the last live I did, she says, bullshit, all bets are off. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I go, I didn't say anything about you. And then
take the comment off the screen, John, so people can see it. There's a comment. Just remove it.
Hold on. And then...
hold up, y'all. Hold up. I see some text messages, honey. Look, some don't look right. I'm going to have to get in the middle of this shit. I see a text message. Bullshit, all bets are off. Then another person says, what the fuck I said, good things about you. Another person says, take me off your thumbnail before I strike your channel. So I guess John is the one that said all of that to Sharell, because if I look at where it came from, it looked like Sharell had did a video on John. Wow, this shit getting interesting, honey.
I said, and then she does a live about me with Nosy, and I said, take me off your thumbnails because then I'll strike your channel. And she goes, strike it, bitch.
Strike it, bitch. Come on, Sharell. I believe I heard Sharell say that.
Okay.
Hey, even John is smiling, honey. He know that shit was funny.
Yeah.
And then, I go, you sold me out for someone you just met 5 minutes ago. That's right. It's obvious you didn't read your plea deal. Like, now she's holding this lawsuit over my head. And I said, I did. I haven't said anything bad about you, but you go ahead and spend more of your money suing me for money I don't have. I go, make sure you say that I'm a drug addict. And she goes, I will. And I go, watch how well that works for you. And then while we were live, I said, drop the link because, they didn't want to hear my side of the story when they were all live. So, there's that. So I did try and talk to Sharell afterwards, just so you see. And if you've noticed, during that whole live with Nosy said I was on drugs about 1 million times. And Sharell didn't say, no, Nosy. I've been saying he's not been on drugs forever. How dare you say that? I mean, she just went live and called me a crack baby.
But where did the drug
He says Sharell's world didn't stop it. Well, shit. That's probably because she think it's true, honey. Okay. I'm just saying. Allegedly, honey. Look, we gotta put that in there. Child, what y'all could see my face.
start from? Didn't it start with Sharell making videos about you, saying you were doing all kinds of drugs, and she had people investigating you and chasing you?
Yeah, and she said that I was shooting up drugs underneath my toenail beds.
Toenail beds.
And she said I made up that rumor.
That's very true.
She said she made it up. So fast forward to me. So June comes and the fallout with the panel happens, and John reaches out to me again and says Sharell wants to talk to you. She wants to make things good with you and her. So at that point, I was like, okay, whatever. I'll talk to her. She gets on the phone. Monica, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. When I get angry, I make up things. I asked, I said, Sharell, why would you put that out there that I tried to out your marriage? You know that's not true. That never happened. When I get angry, Monica, I just, I say things and I have no control. I am so, so sorry. I just want to make things right between you and I. And I said, well, you have the video up still accusing me and John of doing this to you, and it's not true. Can you take it down? So immediately on the phone while she was with me and John.
She did take it down.
She took down the video immediately. She did.
Yep, she did.
But then she put it back up.
And that was 2 days ago when I said because everybody's talking about me or you or Sharell or Perry or whatever. I searched my name on YouTube And then I see like these videos pop up, and the second video I see is John Yates and Monica backstabbers. All about the tea. John Yates, trying to ruin everything. And I said, "Oh my God!" I go, "I get that you're mad at Monica, but couldn't you use like another thumbnail? Like, why does my face have to be on that? Like, I didn't get it." Because, I didn't understand it. If you're mad at Monica still, okay, fine, be mad at Monica. But why is my name still on that? I thought we were all good. And that was like an issue for me. Like, cause like, I was like, if you want to go for Monica, then you go against Monica. But, why is my face still attached to it? And, you guys don't know how much crap I've gotten over like the last year. Because, like, all of Sharell'S and Perry's lives, dogging me, calling me every name in the book are still up. When me and Sharell and Perry made good, I took down every single video I had about them down immediately, because I didn't want that bad blood. And we were starting fresh. So I decided,
But she never took the videos of you down saying that you're a drug addict. Never. And it was like several of them. Perry.
And they're still up.
Yeah. Perry's in the chat saying, "Show my face." For what? I'll forward that to my attorney. Please get a screenshot of it. I'll forward that to my attorney, Perry. Amongst other things.
Bitch, shut your stupid ass up. Perry is in the chat. He told you to show your damn face. Oh, I'm going to show that to my attorney. You don't have a case just because he just told you to show your face. Girl, the delusions of grandeur, honey, like the nerve of this damn avatar. Girl, you the one that's doing all this damn hiding. And if you hiding like this, I know you lying. Okay, I know you are capable of, being corrupt. Okay? Child, it's just too much. But, honey, Miss Robinson is going to read these comments. That's what the hell I'm going to do. Because, honey, it goes down, honey, in the comment section, okay? Let me read my first comment. One person says, Sharell and Perry are very good people. I enjoy watching their show. Both are kind, funny, and supportive. You can tell that they were hurt, passionate, and loved John. They were going hard for him, pleading for him to open his eyes. I really don't like to see the fighting amongst our content creators. FYI, I don't trust that avatar either. Please, John, once everyone cools down, talk to your friends, Sharell and Perry. Shit, they ain't gonna probably be bothered with his ass no more, okay? I wish you well, Sharell and Perry. Nothing but the best. One content creator to another. Blessings. Okay. Let's go on down, honey. Another person says, LOL, Monica stayed silent as fuck when they were going in on John. She isn't your friend at all. Another person says, you all are fighting like fools while Monica just sits back quietly while you destroy each other. Yeah, she gets to hide behind her fucking cartoon avatar, okay? Another person says, like how she did Schoolboy. Yep, exactly. Another person says, like a social experiment. Another person says, yes, she's just sitting there laughing silently. Messed up a good relationship with both Cody and John. So, yeah, that damn avatar, she just ain't no good, honey, okay? The probability of the avatar being good-natured is probably very low, okay? Because when everybody got problems with you, bitch, you the problem, okay? Like, goddamn, it don't take a rocket scientist, honey, to figure this shit out. Another person says, typical avatar behavior, not taking responsibility. Another person says Cody is an instigator. He adds to the chaos. That's not support. Is that the person that is in the background? Like, here's somebody in John's background. Was this Cody guy? Was he on All About the Tea on the daytime. I know she had. I'm gonna have to go back to her older videos because I really want to see what white guy was on there. I do remember there being one white guy or maybe two being on the panel, but I for sure remember Monique, DJ Richie Sky, Buffy Purcell. Like I remember them, but you know. Another person says, can't trust the avatar. Why hide if you're a good person? I told you guys. What did I tell you? Another person says, John got mad at Sharell because Nosy's audience was talking about him. How can she control Nosy's chat? Make it make sense. Another person says, Monica's silence says a lot about her loyalty to you. This is all a hot ass mess. Another person says, do you realize that while you're arguing, Monica is hiding behind her cartoon laughing? You're also giving her exactly what she planned. Yeah, this lady ain't no good, you know? Another person says, John, just because you've known Monica the longest doesn't make her a loyal friend. Child, you could say that again. You could say it twice, honey. Okay, 3 times for the money. Because, honey, you can know family all your life. That don't mean they have the best intentions for you. And look, Miss Robinson know all about that, honey. All the folks I'd have had to cut off, honey. Okay, so yeah, he on this damn channel talking about, oh, I've known Monica the longest. That don't mean that she's loyal. That don't mean she got your back. That don't mean she wishes you, you know, good in life. Okay, she could still be ill-intentioned. She could still be a narcissist. She could still be a shit starter. Okay, and a shit stirrer. Okay. Another person says Monica is a narcissist. She doesn't care about nobody but herself. Well, look at that damn word narcissist. It just keeps coming up. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm reading it with my own 2 eyes. The person goes on to say she's not even trying to say anything or help you guys out. She is loving this and eating it up. See, all these comments are sounding the same because the people, you know, they are really paying attention to this, you know, and they really are seeing Monica for who and, you know, what she really is. Another person says the avatar was silent. This cartoon character is ruining people. Bottom line, show your face. I know that's right, honey. Another person says, because you said you were neutral, but you definitely didn't stay neutral. You definitely took sides with Monica. Another person says, I understand being friends with both of them, but where was Monica when you were at your lowest? Sharell and Perry has defended you, but I haven't heard Monica defend you. Go back to staying silent on all of this. Another person says, there he is. There is the real John. We've been looking to show his true colors. And you wonder why we are shaking our heads, wondering why Sharell took you back. She never defamed or put you down, John, but yet here you are, LOL. Monica pulling your strings to make you dance again. I'm so disappointed. I even gave you a second chance. Won't happen a third. Ooh, child, the people, they tired of you, John. They is tired of your ass, honey, okay? But let's get back. You know, let's get back to the interview, honey.
That you and your wife have done to me. The gloves are off. I don't care what anyone says about me on the internet anymore. It really doesn't matter to me. YouTube is not how I make my money. I run several different highly lucrative businesses. I don't need to, you know, so do what you want.
Well, bitch, if you making so much money, get off YouTube, okay? Don't just talk about it, be about it.
I'm not afraid of anything. I live a very...
You're not afraid of anything, but you hiding your damn face, okay? That makes a lot of sense.
Christian-like lifestyle.
Bitch, stop the lies. The lies. There is nothing Christian about you. Christian? Girl, you are better off just saying you an atheist, okay? You are not a Christian.
A healthy lifestyle. But getting back to the point, so she calls me, she gives this apology, and I have proof of the apology. So if you want me to pull that receipt, I can. And John was on the phone.
Pull it, bitch, and stop talking about it.
To back up everything I'm saying, I listened to her. I said, Sharell, I accept your apology. Let's move on in peace. She took down the video that showed good faith to me. And then here we are, a couple of weeks later, she's on Nosy's channel saying she's scared for her life from me. I asked her to be on my panel. She refused, and I went psycho on her. I never asked that woman to be on anything involving me. After what she had done to me, never asked her to be on a panel, never asked her to do anything, saying that she says my husband is a truck driver who is a drug dealer. He smuggles drugs. You're going to pay for that, Sharell.
I must be on them.
You're gonna pay for that legally, Sharell, because that is a complete lie that you just sat there and made up for clicks and views. Prior to this happening,
girl, you ain't never made up no lies for no clicks and views, okay? Girl, a lie don't care who tell it.
Like I think a week or two ago, she got into it with Jolene and Busy Blue. She called Busy a house ninja, a house, the N-word. Yep. And she said she was going to end both of them. She was going to end them. She threatened them. It was nasty. They did a lot about her and exposed her nasty text messages to them. And then 2 days later, here she is on Nosy's channel attacking me to deflect from what she did to them. And this is a pattern for Sharell. This is what she does.
I know her ass ain't talking about patterns of behavior, because when I look at you, I'm seeing a lot of patterns of behaviors. Okay, I'm seeing all of that. Okay, girl, you're a liar, a cheater, a deceiver, you're a narcissist. Okay, like we have seen the way you treated players, all the people on your evening panel. Girl, I'm sitting up here, you guys, and I'm not shocked, but I am disgusted with the lack of self-awareness is what it is. And I can't deal with people. Have you ever dealt with people that lack self-awareness? It's like, child, I wouldn't even have a conversation with her because she don't admit to nothing. I can respect when people say, you know what? I kind of did this or that. I apologize, I can kind of get with that. But when you don't never admit to anything and you accusing everybody of lying on you, girl.
Let me say something about that. First of all, the people are saying, "Oh, John, I've known Monica for 7 years. Look at Twitter. Look how long me and Monica go back. And I am."
You keep putting years on loyalty. There's an expiration date when it comes to loyalty. Okay? Hell, I knew my mother my whole life and had to cut her ass off. Okay? There has to be an expiration date on loyalty when people are fucking you over. Okay, so quit all this. Oh, I knew them for 20 years and I knew that. Child, he ignorant. Look, I ain't even gonna give you all the letters in ignorant. I'm gonna just say you ignorant.
I am not going to just say, oh, well, whatever. She's a friend. I don't care how hated she is or how loved she is. I will stand by her. And I did defend her on one live. Me and Heidi went live and defended Monica because, I felt like, I've known her for years and I've never had anything bad with Monica. Not once in my whole life.
You know why you probably ain't had nothing bad with her? And this is what happens in relationships, guys. And I'm not just talking about man, woman. Relationships in general. A lot of times, certain people don't get into it because those two people are a lot alike. Okay? They get down in the same dirty type of ways. So that is what it looks like to me. All right. Birds of a feather, what? Flock together. Okay.
Always been there for me and Cody through 7 years of shit. And we've been through it with Real Housewives of New Jersey, the Siggy stuff. And like you said, Southern Charm. And we have been through it.
We've been through it. And guess what? We never turned on each other.
No, we never did.
We've been through it.
Housewives always been my first love, and me and Monica, Monica's been around longer than me. but I've been friends with Monica for way longer than I've been friends with probably anybody on social media and combine them. So we have been together for a long, long time. And I respected the fact that people can't, if Sharell don't like Monica, that's one thing. And if Monica don't like Sharell, that's one thing. And I tried to stay neutral. And then that didn't work for me, as you guys can see.
But she went on Nosey's channel and said that she knew who I was. She accused me of being two people. But right before she went on Nosey's channel, she called you, John, and you and her had a discussion. What did y'all talk about?
That's true. Okay, so back to that day. Sharell had went on IG Live, I think it was Tuesday of last week, and said I was having an interview. She was coming out, and then she called me after she announced the interview, and she said, listen, I'm going live on Nosey's channel. We're talking about Monica. What do you think? And I go, what do I say to that? What do I say to that? It's not
what did she ask you? She asked you, what did her and Perry say to you? What did she say to you?
That was the second phone call. So the first phone call was her telling me that she was going live with Nosey, and she's going to tell her story, and this, that, and the other. I go, okay, I can't control what other people do. So if you feel like you need to do it, I'm staying neutral. I'm staying out of it. I want no part of it. And then, okay. And then, right before they went live, Sharell and Perry grilled me about, we know you know who Monica is. We won't say anything. We're all friends. Just tell us who she is. And then I'm like, I know who she's not, and then the whole live with Nosey was about trying to, figure out who you were. So when push comes to shove, nobody knows who Monica is.
So I thought they knew. I'm sorry, John. I'm hearing you say this, and I'm sorry.
Thank you, Robin. I'm sorry. You have not said a word yet.
No, listen, I don't know the backstory to when all of this kind of went down, so I'm glad that you guys are filling in the gaps. For us, especially myself, a very small content creator, less than 4,000 subs, okay? And somehow I'm involved in this mafia scheme, underground. I don't even know what we're a part of at this point, and I've taken on a dead person's name. It gets more salacious as it goes. But that
girl, shut up. Your name is Rabbit, okay? You ain't even. I know your mammy did not name you that, okay?
Besides the point. What I want to really say is, it's interesting that you're saying what you're saying right now, because they sure as hell went live saying that for a fact, this is who this person is. And who is it? They went up there. No paperwork provided, mind you. Nothing. If somebody was accused of something, if you were in court and you were accused of something, and you had no evidence, that's exactly what we're playing on YouTube right now, and it's not fair. I'm just throwing that out there. That's why when you said that, I just had to interject that in there. Just saying.
All right, you guys, that's all I'm going to say about this in this part 1. Join Miss Robinson, honey, for old nasty part 2. We going to go ahead, keep the conversation going, honey, okay? Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.